Well, yes. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my review for Marvel's The Avengers. And this is probably one of the biggest movies ever. Well, maybe not ever, but one of the biggest movies this year, definitely. Maybe even the biggest this year, because this movie has been hyped up. I mean, we had Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The Incredible Hulk, and even if you want to count all the other Marvel movies, which they don't come into play here, but still, they're superhero films and they get you pumped up for more superhero films, at least for me. You've had so many years to build up to the most epic team-up of superheroes ever, and it's finally here, the big day, the big moment. If you love superheroes, you're, of course, anticipating the hell out of this movie. So, The Avengers, does it live up to the hype? Well, let's talk about it. The story here is simple. You have Nick Fury, played by Samuel L. Jackson, who is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is this like secret organization, whatever, who cares. Things aren't happening as planned where he is, because this whole base gets blown up by Loki, the main villain from Thor, and he's the main villain in this movie too. And he has the Cosmic Cube, which is the cube from Captain America, the First Avenger. You're going to have to watch all these other Marvel movies to understand what is going on in this film, by the way. And he has the Cosmic Cube, which is freaking badass and does things that hurts worlds and stuff. It opens up gateways for other alien races to come and destroy things. And that's what Loki's going to do with this Cosmic Cube. He's going to open up a gateway between our world and this alien home world. And before this happens, Nick Fury decides, you know what? We've been waiting for so long. No more cock teasing. It's time. The Avengers Initiative. We're going to get Thor, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, even people like Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye and Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, and even me, Nick Fury. We're going to just go and screw things up. So he calls the Avengers Initiative, and then there you go. All these badass superheroes and just regular heroes go out and try to stop Loki. There you go. There's the story. Literally all I'm just going to explain. I mean, I can explain little plot details here and there, like each character if I want to, but I'm going to tell you this. Go into this film expecting just a stupid, loud action movie with great special effects, and when you go into there and you watch the entire 2.5-hour movie, you're going to go, wow, I got so much more than that. You got amazing characters. Every one of these characters, all these superheroes and regular heroes and people are just likable as all hell. You got great dialogue, very, very funny dialogue between all the characters. Really tense moments between some of the characters when they start like arguing about stuff. And it gets really like upsetting and kind of tense. And it's just a great fun movie just to watch these characters interact. It's like Captain America and Iron Man. I never thought I would ever see that. And I mean, I never read the comic books, so I never saw that before this. And I never thought I would see that, and they're just bitching each other out, and I thought it was great. I love stuff like that, and it's so good in this film. And don't get me wrong, action in this film is absolutely phenomenal. Some of the best out there. And I would even say that last like 30 minutes of action where they're just blowing stuff up here and there, it's probably the best action scene I've ever seen in a movie. Sorry The Raid, but you got topped already. I only saw you like a month ago. The special effects are just phenomenal, especially with the Hulk. When Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner, of course, turns into the Hulk, it's amazing to look at because he looks just like the Hulk should. I mean, he looks very like ape-ish and stuff. I know many people said this already, but I'm going to say it anyway. He looks very ape-ish, he looks very Hulk-like, and it's just great to look at him. Like, I thought he looked good in the original Hulk, the Ang Lee Hulk, and I thought he looked pretty good in the Incredible Hulk one, but here he looks phenomenal. And everything around, all the explosions, all the aliens, when things are going down, it looks phenomenal. Some of the best special effects of all time. Let's not forget the acting. The acting from everybody is fantastic. I mean, you have, of course, Tony Stark, played by, or Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., who is absolutely fantastic in this. He's sarcastic, he's witty, he's funny, he's a douchebag, he's great. He's a great, somewhat anti-hero, even though at the end he's always the hero. But he always does smart remarks, just like Spider-Man. Captain America, played by Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, is fantastic in this film. I love Steve Rogers. I thought he was a great character in Captain America, the First Avenger. I thought Chris Evans was so good in that film, and he's so good in this one. Of course, you have Chris Hemsworth as Thor, who does a great job as well. nice head of hair. Good job. You have Mark Ruffalo, who plays Bruce Banner, who does a fantastic job in this, which everybody was like, oh no, it's not Edward Norton. Calm down. He does a great job. Everybody else, like Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, is great. Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow is actually very interesting in this film and really good. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury does a great job. And of course, the main bad guy, Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, does a great job. And he's a really, really menacing villain, I would say. I'm just gonna say this, the writing's fantastic, the directing's fantastic, the action's some of the best, the CG's great, the movie flies by so quick, even though it's like a 2.5 hour, maybe even longer movie. It's such an entertaining film. You have to check it out, even if you didn't see all the other Marvel movies that went to this film, like Captain America, Iron Man. Go see this film because it's absolutely fantastic, and it's probably just on par with The Dark Knight, almost, maybe just a wee bit less. It's so close to The Dark Knight standards, it really is. This is an absolutely fantastic film. I'm giving it a 40 out of 40, a 10 out of 10, a 5 out of 5, whatever. Anyway, there's my review. Go see the Avengers now, and also it leads up to a sequel too at the end, which is cool, which from what I've heard could be a really badass sequel. So yeah, I'm excited. Joss Whedon, you did a great job. Anyway, there you go. Thank you and goodbye.